she is a dog too.
Some of the milder abuse received online by Charlotte. Legal guidelines issued by the Crown Prosecution Service could mean messages like those result in criminal charges.
My confidence was so low, like I hardly spoke to anyone ever, didn't have any friends, thought I was worthless, and it had a huge impact on my family too, because I'd be coming home from school crying every day and no one wants to see their family members like that.
The guidelines target newer behaviours like derogatory hashtags or posting humiliating photoshopped images, as well as racial, religious, homophobic and transphobic hate speech. Some specific forms of abuse are dealt with in the guidelines. Virtual mobbing or dogpiling is when lots of people gang up on one person, often around a hashtag. Doxing involves publishing someone's home address, their email address or bank details. And baiting, when someone is humiliated by being labelled sexually promiscuous or by using photoshopped images. The basic idea is that the abuse that takes place online on platforms like Snapchat, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, even email ends up here in convictions at court. And those convictions lead to less abuse online in the first place. But critics say there's already a mountain of evidence for police to use, for prosecutors to use, and that these new guidelines won't necessarily change that.
It started off just with snidey little comments and it progressed to horrific disability hate crime speech, horrendous tweets about my disability and my condition.
Kevin Healy, an autism and anti-bullying campaigner, is one of those with doubts.
Sadly, I have no confidence reading the CPS guidelines which have been issued out today, basically because, 5 years down the line, none of my trials have been court or jails. So, it looks good on paper, but in reality, I don't think, it would lead to any prosecution, certainly not to my trials.
As the law stands now, online speech becomes illegal when it's grossly offensive. How that bumps up against freedom of speech will also become a question for prosecutors and the courts. Tom Cheshire, Sky News.